I often get asked, where would you use 3D arrays? So this is a perfect example of using 3D arrays. Let's say you're trying to track weather information for multiple locations. So in this example, I just have 2 locations, but you can imagine more than 2. And then here, what we are trying to do is we're trying to track the time as well. So this could be 10 in the morning, 11, and so on. So what we are trying to do then is for that time period, also record multiple items. So such as the temperature, humidity, and pressure. So this is the temperature, humidity, and then pressure. And you can see the same thing for location 2, time 1, time 2, time 3. So this is quite an interesting situation for a 3D array because you're tracking the location, the time, and then the individual items such as temperature, humidity, pressure, and you can add more if you need to. So notice here that I'm using the NumPy library, and what the NumPy library allows us to do is create a 3D array. So the Python array module doesn't really let us do that, but NumPy does. And then here I'm just trying to do the shape. So if I were to run this, what do you think we will get the output here? So if I run this, and you can see that, or this element here, where we are trying to do location 1. Remember, this is 0 index base. So 0 is the starting point, but that is number 1 location. And then this is number 2 location, for example. And after the comma, we are specifying the time. So this is now number 1. So this will be this one because this is 0. And then this is 1. And this is 2. So here you can see we've got 26.1, 67, and 1011. So this is the output that we get from here. And the code for it is we just simply specify 0 and 1 because we want the first location, and then we want the second time. So then here you can actually print an individual element. So this is now you want for location 2 because again it's 0 index based, and here we are going with the third because again it's 0 index based. So this would be the third time here, but this would be this one. And what we are trying to get is the first element at position 0, 32.5, or here 32.5, and that's the output we got. This is a simple case of where you would use 3D array for storing the weather information. And remember to use the NumPy module because that will allow the creation of 3D arrays. And that's all I wanted to show you. So hopefully you found a good explanation of when to use and how to use a 3D array.